Hi there. I'm Christy Martino, and I have the pleasure of being your child's English teacher this year in my English 11 Common Core class. This is my 21st year here at Marlborough High School, and I am excited to begin what I'm sure will be one of the most interesting years thus far. This evening, I'd like to take a few moments to tell you about our course and tell you how to reach me if you have any questions or concerns. My goals this year are consistent. Whether we are doing remote learning, hybrid learning, in-person learning, my goals are unchanged. I'd like to create a fair, positive, productive learning environment for all of my students. I'd like to build on the foundation that was built in English 9 and 10 and continue to develop students' reading, writing, and critical thinking skills. I want to provide a challenging curriculum that fosters higher level thinking and cooperative learning. And ultimately, I want to prepare students to achieve their academic goals for high school and beyond. This year, communication is going to be key. I truly believe that together, everyone does achieve more. Please feel free to reach out to me through email or call me here at the high school anytime you have a question or concern about your child's academic progress. You can also check Parent Portal and accept the invitation for Google Classroom Guardian summaries. You should have already received an invitation to receive these summaries. If you have, please accept the invitation and set up how often you would like to receive your summaries. If you have not received an invitation, please just send me an email and I'll be happy to invite you again. Please make sure that your son or daughter receives extra help if he or she is struggling or is unsure about our class or the curriculum. I know most juniors don't like to reach out to their teacher every time they need help, but if you see your child struggling at home to the point where they can no longer be productive, please reach out to me and I will make sure that he or she gets the extra help that they need. As long as we are on remote learning, I will have office hours on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Students can sign up for these office hours for meetings with me through a link I've provided in their Google Classroom. This could also be a time for you and I to have a conversation if you feel that we need to discuss your child's progress. So please, again, reach out to me, contact me as soon as you have a question or concern through email or by phone. I look forward to working together this year to ensure your child's success. The course requirements and expectations for English 11 are pretty simple and straightforward. No late work will be accepted for credit. I try to set fair due dates that are clearly stated in Google Classroom so that I am offering the same opportunity for all students. I do not accept late work simply because it's not fair. However, I do understand that life happens. People are going to get sick. Computers are not going to work properly. So if there are circumstances beyond your control that are preventing your child from getting their work done on time, please don't hesitate to reach out so we can make arrangements to make sure that they can continue to get their work done. Students will not receive credit for copied or plagiarized work. It is imperative that students do their own work in order to develop their thinking and their reading and writing skills. I ask that students check their email and Google Classroom daily so they remain informed and up to date on their assignments. Students need to attend class regularly and be ready to learn with their assignments, their Chromebook, and most important, their ideas. While we are on remote learning, I want to give you the simplified version of the expectations for students. Students need to attend homeroom every day. Students need to attend each assigned class every day. They need to practice appropriate etiquette and behavior online as well as if we return to the classroom. And they need to complete all assignments and course requirements on time. Just remember, this is not like the spring where we are doing pass-fail. Students are getting grades and assignments do count. In addition, on this slide, I've included some of the platforms digital platforms that I'll be using to make this an engaging and interactive experience for students. My classroom policies are pretty simple and straightforward. I practice the 3 R's. Students should be ready to learn, respectful to others, and assume responsibility for their own learning. Students will get a class participation grade each quarter. That class participation grade is based on them following the 3 R's. If they are disrespectful, they will lose points on their class participation grade. If they are not responsible and they come to class late or they are not prepared, they will lose points on that class participation grade. My goal is for every student to maintain the 100% class participation grade that they start with each quarter. Averages and grading. I calculate averages using a total point system, and the total point system also works to weight student assignments. The more points an assignment is worth, the more heavily it's weighted in the grade book. Again, you can check your child's progress through the parent portal. I update it frequently, so you can always check on your child's progress, and you can also sign up to get those Google Classroom Guardian summaries. Averages will be based on a variety of assignments such as tests and quizzes, classwork, and homework. At this point, for class materials, students basically need their Chromebooks. I also suggest that students should have a notebook for class. Even while we're on remote learning, I might ask them to take notes or to jot down ideas. So it's a good idea to get a notebook started for our class. It can be a spiral notebook with a separate folder, or a 3-ring binder filled with paper. That way, when we return to the classroom, if we return to the classroom, they are ready to begin in-person learning. When we return to school, I do ask that they have the following materials. They have a 3-ring binder or a 2-pocket folder with a spiral notebook for handouts. They have their Chromebook. They will have to continue to bring their Chromebook to school if we return, and have any other materials that will helpfully make them successful learners, highlighters, post-it notes, certain pens that they like, etc. And also, they should bring the books that we are currently reading and or using for class. I sent home a copy of our 11th grade textbook because we will be reading a variety of selections from the textbook throughout the first and second quarters. I wanted to give students the opportunity to take a break from the screen and to read from the book. If we remain on remote learning, I will be sending home other books as the class proceeds. 11th grade English, our goal is to make sure that all 11th grade students are successful on the New York State ELA Common Core Regents exam. At this point, New York State is saying that Regents exams are going to proceed as scheduled. If that in fact happens, all 11th grade students will take the Regents exam in January of 2021. The Regents exam has 3 parts: reading comprehension with multiple choice questions, an argument essay, and a text analysis response. Your child has been working towards reaching mastery on these types of tasks since they started 9th grade here at Marlborough High School, and we hope that they will all meet success in January of this year. Of course, as we know, things are constantly changing. If there are changes to this schedule, you will be informed as soon as we know. Our year together in a nutshell. Quarters 1 and 2, we are rigorously working to prepare for that Regents exam in January. We also follow departmental policies in terms of word of the week and common tasks. In quarters 3 and 4, hopefully the Regents is over, students have passed, and we can start working towards future success. We start building skills that students will need for 12th grade English and college English in their senior years. We do a future careers research project, we do more narrative and personal writing, and we try to enjoy some literature. The year will end with a departmental final exam. We do have a midterm, which is the Regents, and a final exam in our class. But again, I want to reiterate, this could change depending on the decisions made by New York State. At this point, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me through email or call me here at the high school at 236-5810. Let's have a great year together. Thank you.